The wind of the pitch. That one outside. And we're underway. Next offering is fouled back. Outside. Liner, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Here's Trey Turner. That's outside. Ball one. Valdez, multi-time All-Star. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. That one fouled off.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And that's off the inside edge. 2 balls, 2 strikes. In the dirt, throws to first in time. Turner is out. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. 1-0. This one in the dirt. Stop. The runner at second with 1 away. And another ball. Out. Next offering is down low. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Thank you. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
First and second, 1 out. And now it's Alec Bohm.
Ball 1, no strike.
In the dirt, but kept close. No movement on the base. It's ball 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And now 2-0.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swung on, belted. On the move, heading back. Didn't quite have enough. Runner tags and goes to third. Coming home. Relay throw. And he's out. Touchdown, and that ends the inning. Back here at Dyken Park, getting the nod on the mound, Ranger Suarez.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Jose Altuve up to hit here.
Jose Altuve.
Altuve officially joined the 2,000 hit club in 2023 with every career hit as a Houston Astro. Third player in club history with 2,000 hits and 200 home runs. Jeff Bagwell, Craig Biggio, those are the 2 others, and that's some great company, Boog.
And now 2-2.
2-2 to count.
Swing and a miss. Went back to the sinker, and it was successful. 2 outs, base is empty. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. Pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. Ball one there. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. And that keeps the inning going.
Batting fourth, first baseman.
And now it's Christian Walker.
Walker.
And there's a foul ball.
One ball.
In the dirt. Paredes, the runner at first with 2 gone. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
2 outs. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Valdez back to work. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him. Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. Castellanos tries to hold up, appeal to first. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. Swing and a chopper out to short. Throws across the diamond and quickly one away in the second. Max Kepler at the plate. That's off the inside corner, and that is ball 1. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
Off the mark there. And it's 2-1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And that skips in the dirt. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got it. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Swing and a ground ball. Dubon tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now, Yainer Diaz. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
That just misses 2-2.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat, so you jog back to the dugout.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Vic Caratini at the plate. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. There's the strike. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Stays alive.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Jake Myers up next for the Astros.
Jake Myers.
First pitch just misses. Breaking ball misses down and away.
2 balls, no strikes.
And another ball. There's a strike. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Counts full.
Ground ball up the middle. Sneaks through, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Cam Smith stands in now, looks at that one inside.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
And a strike in there. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Houston, stepping in, number 4. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Swings through that.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Outside low. Yeah, that's ball 2. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field. He was all over that one. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Now a chance for Johan Rojas.
0-1's the count.
Top of the 3rd, no score. Step off throw to first, and he dives back in safely.
Ball.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. And digging in for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Step off, throw to first. Back in safe, really close. Hit on the ground might be 2. Pena toss to
He's
second.
out.
Over to first.
He's
Safe. Trey Turner now. He's 0 for 1.
Now batting, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Just
Ball,
off
that's
the
out.
outside edge. And that's ball 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Snap throw to first.
He's safe.
And he's back in on a dive. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Close, but call the ball. And a count
2 balls,
2-1.
1 strike.
That's down and in.
Ball 3.
Chris, with that distraction and the speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in. Maybe a
Now
little loss
batting,
of focus on the mound
designated
right
hitter,
there. Pretty
Kyle
much gifted him
Schwarber.
first base with a quick free pass.
First and second, 2 outs. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. He reached on a walk his first time. There's your strike. And that's
Ball.
down and away.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And a count 1 and 2. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Next pitch misses way outside. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And delivers outside. Stop. The lead runner out at second. Turner at first. 2 out of the inning. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That's towards center. Myers gets there. He's under it. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in Houston as we go to the last of the 3rd. Here's the second baseman, Mauricio Dubon.
Mauricio Dubon.
Ground ball left side. Sends it to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. So the batting order turns over. And now the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. He makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Jose Altuve.
And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. And right back to the mound. In plenty of time to first, and that'll do it. Back here at Dyken Park, all set for the start of the inning. And now the first baseman, Alec Bohm. Bohm, a former All-Star, 28 years old, usually a third baseman, but today he's starting at first. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Grounded out his first time. There's your strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
4th inning underway, no score. Ground ball to the right side. Walker takes it himself. 2 quick outs here in the
Now
top of the
batting,
4th.
left fielder.
Now batting Max Kepler. His first at bat was a strikeout. To the right side, into the outfield, base hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
And now it's JT Realmuto. Grounded out his first time up. Hard hit left side. They take the force out, and he has thrown 4 shutout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. That's in there. Strike 1.
Well, these Astros just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Going to count 1 and 2.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. And stepping in for the Astros, Christian Walker. Struck out swinging his first time. Up and in, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
Just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Strike on the outside, and it's 2-1 now.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
That one in for a strike, 2-2. 1 out, bases empty. And now it's filled up. That one out to right. Castellanos gets under it and makes the grab. And there's 2 down. Yainer Diaz, the next to hit. He struck out swinging in his first at bat. That's off the mark. Ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that one is lifted in the air. Castellanos moves on it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. And we're back. Now the third baseman, number 4.
Leading off for Philadelphia, third baseman, number 4.
Valdez back to work. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1.
You know, these Phils doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
High in the air, out to right. Smith hauls it in, and there's 1 away. And now the center fielder, Johan Rojas. Caught looking his first time up. That one missing inside. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Ripped, but it curls foul. And that one hammered. That's back there. This one's out of here. Into the archways. Kiss that ball goodbye. And now Bryson Stott, 1 for 2. There's a sinker at the knees for a strike. One down, base is empty. That pitch in for a strike. 0-2 now.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Paredes fires over to first. That's out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. He is struck out and he is walked. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. And now the lefty, Turner runs. Pitch in for a strike, throw to second. Great jump, and that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
You know Trey Turner is a threat to steal. You can't let it be that easy for him.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field, and it drops in. Run comes in from second. It's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around second is Schwarber. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick
So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Sean Dubin.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
So 2 on with 2 away. And now the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one lifted in the air center field. Myers should have this one. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Victor Caratini.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning, get that hot team back in there to swing the bats. Well, these Astros, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Batting, center fielder, Jake Myers.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there. And it one-hops the wall. And into second with 1 away. That's a double. One out. Runner at second. And next to hit for Houston, Cam Smith. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Next offering is downstairs. And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Now
Here's Mauricio Dubon. First time up, he grounded to third. That misses. 1-0.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
In the dirt, blocked. Myers stands at second with 2 gone. And another ball.
Love how this guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9-hole, but he's worked himself into a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boo. The last one wasn't even close.
So the Houston lineup turns over. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch.
Off balance throw in time. 3rd out. Top 6. And now for the Phillies, Max Kepler. There's a strike. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Now 1-2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
And a curve is down and in.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
On the inside corner for called strike 3. Here's JT Realmuto.
The one thing you can look at with Realmuto, and we've talked about this in high school, you know, this guy was a quarterback, very athletic. He was an infielder. So, you know, he's not stuck at catcher. Like he's a great catcher, but if you needed to play him somewhere else, become a first baseman, you definitely have that option. Probably even some third base, but he's not just catcher only, although that's what he does. His athleticism can put him in a position for a team that if they wanted to do more, they could.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Here's the third baseman.
Now batting, number 4.
In the air, left side. Makes the grab, and that is that. Back here in Houston, now the number 2 hitter, Jose Altuve.
Jose Altuve.
Ball 1 on a pitch inside. Inside, just missed. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Just missed.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
That one finds the zone, and it's 3-2.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
(3-2) on the ground. Stop. Handles, throws to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next.
So next up for Houston, Isaac Paredes.
Isaac Paredes.
And a slow curve drops in for a strike.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
1 down, base is empty. And a foul ball. Inside. It's 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And that one missing low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Working down in the zone to start the at-bat, looking for that double play ground ball.
Yeah, back-to-back sinkers there. He's looking for some weak contact or to get this hitter to roll over. Now, as a hitter, you have to be really disciplined. Don't look down because you'll end up chasing the ball down. Set your sights high. Maybe you get a mistake.
With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Got him swinging.
Now batting.
Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros.
Diaz.
Little chopper rolls foul. Breaking ball inside. And 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. High chopper to third, but it kicks foul. Paredes off of first with 2 away. Hit hard on the ground to short. They get the force. That's the 3rd out.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound.
Number
Caleb
63.
Orr.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So digging in,
Leading off
Johan
for the Phillies,
Rojas.
center fielder,
He's already homered in
Johan
this game.
Rojas.
Ford measures 6 feet 4 inches, 250 pounds, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. That's a ball.
That's
Tried
a ball.
to attack with the sweeper.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Missed with a changeup. The count now 2-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And that's downstairs and outside. Tapped in front of the plate. Gets it to first. That's the 1st out at the top of the 7th. So digging in now for
batting,
Philadelphia,
second
Bryson
baseman,
Stott,
Bryson
1 for
Stott.
3. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
And
Ball
ball
1.
1.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
The next pitch
Inside,
misses.
ball 2.
2-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That
3
one
balls, 2
misses,
strikes.
and the count is filled up. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
This one in the air, right field. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Trey Turner at the plate. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. That one lifted to left. Altuve settles under it, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Set for the last half of the 7th. So now the Astros designated
Leading
hitter,
off for the
Victor
Astros,
Caratini.
Designated hitter, Victor Caratini.
There's a strike at the knees.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
0-2.
And a weak ground ball to the left side. And that's just foul. Got him looking. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
Up next
Here's
for
the center fielder,
Astros.
Jake Myers.
Center fielder.
We talk about guys with good speed,
Myers.
and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because...
Oh, nice stop on a slide. Gathers and throws, and that's a great play for the out. Cam Smith now at the plate.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
And that's in there for strike one. And a swing and a miss.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Next one just misses. And the count is 1-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Next to hit, Mauricio Dubon. Tying run at the plate. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. The tying run at the plate. Ripped to right. Base hit. The throw in. In there safely.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Showed a willingness to drive that
righty reliever out of the pen, Orion Kirkering.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, here at the bottom of the 7th. And that one off the outside edge. And that one fouled off. Swing and a foul out of play. And it remains 2-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Stephen Okert.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Schwarber in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And a foul ball. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
That misses. Now 2-2. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And here comes Alec Boehm. And that misses. And that's ball one.
1-0.
That one missed.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he...
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He sends one out the opposite way. It's 4-0. And now Nick Castellanos. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one fouled off.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
That's in there, and it's 0-2. And they'll do it again. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning, and we're in the top of the 8th. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Stretches out and hauls it in. And digging in for Philadelphia, Max Kepler.
Max Kepler.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
0-1's the count.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. The 1-1 is fouled off. Still only one out here in the inning. Off the mark there, and it's 2-2. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 5-zip.
Now pitching
The
for
Astros turn to a new arm on the mound, Bennett Sousa. He's into the game with the bases empty. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. And first offering is fouled off. And there's a ball.
1-1.
Slider for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one almost got him. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman. That's out to center field. Myers puts it away, and that'll do it. Back here at Dyken Park, now the left fielder, Jose Altuve. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
That's ball 3.
That one in there across the letters.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
Man at first, nobody out. And stepping in for the Astros, Isaac Paredes. Ball one, no strikes.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
That's outside. Ball three. Strike on the inside corner. Nobody out. Runner at first. Paredes started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Christian Walker up next for the Astros. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. That clips the corner. Altuve, the base runner at first with 1 out. Next pitch is outside. The 1-1 is fouled off. Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. Nope, he held back. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, this could be the start of something. They haven't found a way to score yet.
A new pitcher in the game, Joe Ross.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Number 41.
Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
That's a ball.
Next offering is down low. Fouled off. He was late. 2 on, 1 out. And a ground ball to first. And a foul ball. And that's downstairs. And the count is 2-2.
Boog, I'm not sure how he took that right there. I mean, that was an incredible 2-strike pitch.
Next offering is downstairs. And they're all loaded up.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
So up next, Victor Caratini. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That's too low, and it's 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark. Bases loaded, 1 away. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit. 1 run is in. Throw into third. He's in there.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Myers stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Tying run at the plate. And the
That's
slider
ball two.
just misses. And that's a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next pitch is downstairs.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Up the middle. 1 at second. On the run, sends it over to first. In time. Got him. And that'll do it. Back here in Houston. All set to